video is all of the back to school supplies that I get to buy. Now, I didn't actually go back to school shopping, but I've kind of accumulated a bunch of things during summer that would be very beneficial for the new school year. But there was one thing that I did get specifically for back to school. I got a backpack. Correction, I got a Lululemon backpack. Call me basic all you want, but this backpack was actually so cute. I really like the size of this backpack, and the current backpack I have now, I've only had it for like 3 years. It's seen some better days, okay? Like, I've spilled marinara pasta sauce on it. I spilled pesto pasta sauce on it. I've gotten ravioli juices on my backpack. It was mostly because I did not close my thermos correctly, but that's beside the point. I've never gotten like a black backpack before because I usually don't like such dull colors. I like to get pink or cream, but I feel like this is a bit more versatile and I can use it when I'm in college. Isn't it so cute? I wanted to do a what's in my bag video, but because this is a brand new backpack, I don't actually have anything in here. So instead we're gonna do a pack with me, but I'm actually not really going anywhere right now. So before we put stuff into the bag, I just wanted to show you guys kind of the format of the bag. There's a little compartment at the front of the backpack, and you can just put your phone, your keys, your wallet, just small things like that. It has 2 pockets on the side for your water bottle, and then in the main compartment there's a pocket on like the front flap, and then there's like 2 pockets in the back, and at the very back of the backpack there's like a built-in laptop sleeve. The straps are a lot thinner than most of the backpacks, so I don't know if it's gonna be very comfortable. I mean, overall it's a very good sturdy backpack, nothing wrong with it, nothing too special. At the very front of the backpack, I'm gonna keep a little pouch. This is a little Hello Kitty pouch. I got it in one of my other videos, and I think it's so cute, and it's the perfect size for my cables. My friend got me this Muji cable organizer like a year or 2 ago, and it's so good. Like, I absolutely love this. It's so convenient, and just like it makes it so neat and compact, and obviously it won't make your cables like super tangled. And then next I have my wallet. This is like the cutest wallet ever. This is from Coach. It's just from the outlet one, so it was only like 30 or 40 bucks. There's little strawberries on it, and it's a very decently sized wallet. I mean, I don't carry much cash around, so it's not like I really need a big cash compartment. I just have my cards here, and then on the back I usually put my ID in it, but right now I have my friend's senior portrait because she's so beautiful and pretty. And then my favorite part of my wallet, I have this little strawberry keychain attached to it, but it actually opens. It's like a little pocket for coins, I think, but I put my Apple AirTag in it just because I tend to lose things very often. Like, literally before filming this video I was like frantically running around because I couldn't find my SD card. I'm kind of running out of space in this front pocket, so the last thing I'm putting is just my phone. Before we get into all of the notebooks and just binders or whatever that I carry, there's like a little pocket over here, so I wanted to put all of my sanitary pads. I got the cutest little duck pouch literally years ago. I don't even remember where I got this from, but it just has all of my sanitary products, and I always bring a lot, like extra, just in case if my friends need it or if I like have an accident at school. I'm just putting it in like a little pouch, and when I have to take it out at school, I'm like, oh, maybe this doesn't suck. No, it still sucks, but it's in a cute pouch, so it doesn't suck as much. Now we're getting into like the actual needed school stuff. These are my binders and notebooks. This is how I take notes at school and keep everything organized. I use the B5 paper instead of like normal A4 paper. If you don't know, B5 is a little bit smaller, but A4 paper is your standard 8.5 by 11 inch paper. Every time I go to Asia, I always go to Muji to stock up on my school supplies because we don't have a Muji in California. I'm not going to go into detail on how I do my notes, but for every unit, I just pick a color of highlighters and then I just stick to that. That's why it looks very cohesive and neat, even though it's really not. And then the bigger binders are also just notes, but for classes that have more content. The only reason my notes look so organized is because my handwriting's pretty neat, but it's actually not that organized. And then of course I have my planner. This is also from Muji. I'm not gonna show you what I wrote inside because that's kind of like what I do, you know, but I will show you guys kind of the format of this notebook because I really like how simple it is and it gives you a lot of space to write whatever you need to write. And I mean, the design is just very aesthetically pleasing. I like to bring my earbuds when I go to school because my headphones are a bit too bulky. These earbuds are from Fast. I'm not gonna lie, their price range is quite similar to AirPods. If you want to get new earbuds, just get AirPods. Like, don't get these like random brands. This is not the best, but I got this sent to me for free a really long time ago, and I just don't want to spend extra money to buy something that would essentially work the same. You know what? I'm gonna put this in the front pocket. That's not in order, but I don't really like using those standard 3-ring binders. I really like folders. So I picked up these 2 folders when I went to Taiwan. This one is from Norns in Taiwan, and this one is from just like a mall in Taiwan. I love folders because if you're one of those people who are really lazy and don't want to like open up the rings to put your paper in and then close it back up and then like accidentally pinch your finger into those rings and then like scream and then get really embarrassed by everyone, folders are a great way to just like slide your paper in, and it's so much easier and no one gets hurt. That's my lazy organizing hack of the day. I love Rilakkuma so much, but Kiratori is just a little bit cuter. The little chick, so cute. It just has a lot of different places where you can organize for each of your classes. This folder is so cool. There's Maruko-chan on it, and I think they're so cute. There's like the normal folders here, but you can also like unzip this part to slide your papers in. And then for my pencil case, I've been using this pencil case. I got this from the Line store in New York, I think. It's really cute, but it doesn't store that many pens. So I picked up this one when I was in Taiwan. It was just like a cute little pop-up shop outside one of the S lights. Like, if you know, you know. I just have some mildliners in here. I love mildliners so much because they are relatively cheap, but they're so good quality. I've had these for like 5, 6, or 7 years and they have not dried out yet. I typically update my pencil case every week so I can change out the colors and add new colors to it. But these are the ones I have in my pencil case right now. There's a purple, a tan, bluish, pink, a light blue, and an olive green. I also have clickarts here in the corresponding colors because when I write notes, I usually like using a thinner or finer tip. And the tips of the mildliners, besides the highlighters, I think they're still pretty thick. So I like writing with something a little thinner. And then I have my Apple pencil. And then I have correction tape. I love this correction tape. I have this in a different design as well. I like it because you can actually change out the whiteout part. So if you run out, you'd have to throw out the whole thing. And I also like it because usually correction tapes are kind of smaller and it's hard for me to like, but this one is really nice. I only carry one pen with me because I don't really write in pen that often, but the one I do have is the Muji one in 0.38 because I like thinner leads more. And then these are the 3 mechanical pencils that I always bring with me. I prefer these ones, but I always try to change them out because I have a lot of mechanical pencils that need love as well. These 2 are 0.3 and this one's 0.5. I absolutely love the design on this. It has Totoro on it with a bunch of different vegetables. It has the like spinning mechanic, but I'm not gonna lie, I do not like spinning mechanics on my pencil because I like having a tip when I write. So if I write with something like a mono, which does not have that spinning factor in it, the way I hold my pencil is different. I don't know why. So every single day, if I choose a different pencil, my handwriting changes and the way I hold my pencil changes. Yeah, it's kind of weird. This one is 0.3 and it's also a Kurutoga, so it does do that spinny thing, but since it's 0.3, I'm a little bit more forgiving. Then obviously I keep an eraser. This was also from Taiwan. And then I also have 0.3 lead because I mean I only have 1.5 pencils, so I always carry 0.3 lead instead. When I'm doing my notes at home, sometimes I like to use mildliner brush pens because the writing tip is actually a lot more fine than the normal mildliners, so I really like these. They're all the same colors, so if I ever want to do like calligraphy on my notes, it'll look super pretty in the same color. I actually don't own a laptop. I use an iPad for all of my school things. It does get inconvenient at times, but it pretty much does the same thing as a laptop. And I do not want to drop like $1,000 just to get another device. Not trying to grow an Apple ecosystem over here. So we're gonna stick with just the iPad. I got the Magic Keyboard, so it's very nice, and it's magnetic. I think that's so cool. So obviously it's really easy to stick on and off, and that's also why I have an Apple Pencil. But honestly, if you're thinking of getting an iPad instead of a laptop, don't. Just get a laptop. Honestly, the price difference is not that much because the keyboard, you have to get the keyboard as well, and that's like $300 on its own. And I will say, there's a lot of things a laptop do that an iPad can, and sometimes it gets really annoying. Like when you're trying to switch between docs or slides, you can't because it's an app. Like you can't use the browser. But I still love my iPad, and despite whatever I just said, I don't complain at all to my parents about how I wanted a laptop instead. Like I love my iPad. I do have an iPad sleeve, but I kind of find it inconvenient to pull out an iPad sleeve to get an iPad out of it. It's like an extra step in the process. I also don't throw around my backpack, so. And then I have my little Miffy makeup pouch here. I know it's pronounced Miffy, but I'm so used to saying Miffy. They're so cute. I got this in Japan, I think. There's actually not that much makeup in here because who has the time to do retouching and everything at school? Like, you should be studying and going to your class. And if you're going to the bathroom, go to the bathroom to use the bathroom. Don't chat in the bathroom. Like, girls who hang out in the bathroom when I'm just trying to take a peaceful piss, like, please leave. Please leave. I have 3 sunscreens here. I have one tube sunscreen. This is from Tree, and it's the hyaluronic acid sunscreen. This is my absolute favorite sunscreen. And then this is the Beauty of Joseon matte sunstick. I don't really like this much because it kind of peels off my skin because of how dry my skin is, but I just keep it in there because I got it and I need to use it up. And then I have the Skin 1004 stick sunscreen. I actually haven't tried the stick sunscreen yet, but I really like the formula on the tube sunscreen, so I hope it's the same. And then I have some hair ties in here because I have long hair. And then I actually do keep a mini eyelash curler here. These are like one of the Muji portable ones. My friend got this for me. Very convenient. And then I have 2 lip balms. This is more of a lip gloss, and then I have lip balm because my lips get so dry. And then I have Band-Aids. These are Peppa Pig Band-Aids because for some reason my family doesn't buy normal Band-Aids. We only have Band-Aids with like characters on them. So I have some Peppa Pig Band-Aids. And then in the other compartment, I just have some gum because gum is literally an essential for school. If I'm falling asleep, gum. If I'm bored, gum. If I'm hungry, gum. And this is the best flavor. Do not say any flavor is better than this one because this one is so good. And then in this last compartment over here, like I said, I don't have a laptop, so it's not like I need to put anything in here, but I always bring paper to school because I can't use like normal paper since it won't fit in my B5 Muji notebooks. I have B5 paper here, but I just put this in the back. And then last but not least, water bottle. This is my water bottle. It's like a capsule. I think it's so cute. I've been wanting the Owala water bottle for a long time, but I'm like, you drink water out of it. You don't need it to look that cute and aesthetic. And this is already really cute and aesthetic. One thing about me is that I always stick to one water bottle. Like, I don't get the point of spending more money on like the same thing. It's literally the same exact thing. When I was doing gymnastics, I had the same water bottle for like 8 years and I did not change it out. The only reason why I eventually threw it out because it was nasty. It literally smelled like feet because of the gym floor. Like that was not okay. But this, so cute, and it's a little small, but it works. This makes me feel a little bit better about starting school. It's a really cute backpack.